Hello members, welcome back to the channel here. I want to share with you a combo that I stumbled across that basically these two cards will win you lots of games just on their own in a couple of turns, and that is Metastatic Evangel and the Wrenn And Realmbreaker Vanguard. So the way it works is when a creature enters the battlefield under your control, proliferate, then reinforce that creature. You double up any creature that enters the battlefield. When you proliferate, reinforce this creature. So you're also reinforcing this guy. When a creature you control is reinforced for the first time each turn, destroy an opposing support card at random. This can affect Vanguard supports. That's not that important for this combo. It's just a nice little benefit for using the Evangel. So this pairs wonderfully with Wrenn And Realmbreaker because create X forest tokens. X is equal to the amount of green gems on the board up to 5, then creatures you control gain the land subtype. So you create these forest tokens, you're likely going to have enough green gem tokens to hit the limit. So basically you're creating 10 forest tokens when Metastatic Evangel is on the battlefield. And then all your creatures gain the land subtype. So you hit this one once and you're going to proliferate, which means you're going to raise the Vanguard shields by that much. So you might you start with 4 shields and then you hit this, you +1 this 5 times. So now you're ready on your next turn to use the -7. And the -7 is land creatures you control get +X and +X for each of their reinforcements. X is the number of green gems on the board. So depending on the amount of green gems you have on the board, you're going to get that much of a buff. And a lot of times this will put you over the edge and make it so that you can one-shot your opponent with your land token stacks. So it's really simple and pretty easy to pull off because it only takes 2 cards. You just have to draw into them and, get enough mana so that you can get these all going. I'm actually going to put in for consistency's sake, Golden Wish in here so I can grab the Vanguard more consistently. And then, all these other cards are just kind of fun to have around. You can use Ogre Tack to create more tokens when you attack. Symbol of Legion, same thing. Symbol of Legion works great with the Octomancer. And so this deck is pretty good for creating a lot of tokens and doing a lot of things with them. So it's not necessarily dependent just on the 2-card combo here, but the rest of these work together really well. So I'm just going to show you some gameplay, hopefully get a good match here, and I can share with you the combo. Okay, Golden Wish, good. We'll get that Wrenn And Realmbreaker Vanguard if I don't pull a bunch of Cryptics, which is a concern, but we'll try not to worry about it too much. Okay. Alright, not worried too much about it yet. Should probably get a Requisition Raid going just in case. Let's see. Can we make any cascades here? This might cascade. Okay, that's a little bit. Okay, we get the Wrenn And Realmbreaker. Would love to see a Metastatic Evangel. He's got a Golden Wish too. See what he's gonna play. Volt Strider. All right. We're gonna create some forest tokens. Get that going here. Fish for our Evangel. Probably don't need this Golden Wish for now. We'll get things back. Okay, Temple Discovery at least lets us fish in our deck for the things we want, so we'll do that. There is Octomancer. Be nice to get some other tokens on the board if we can't get our Evangel down. Okay, so there's our Evangel. Let's see if we can get him online. Assembling the Legion. Get another Golden Wish down. Nice. Oops, I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. Okay, we don't get to proliferate here. We're just gonna have to wait an extra turn, I think. Yeah, unfortunately. However, we at least get a little octopus to do stuff with. We got our Assemble Legion down, so we made him that much stronger. Okay, so as long as that land token stays in play in our Wrenn And Realmbreaker, next turn we will smack them hard in the face. Okay, well, that is their ass. Okay, so now we hit the -7 because they're all land creatures. So let's see what type of buff we get. Look at that. Might as well do this. Why not? And by the way, this buff is permanent. So if for whatever reason they're able to block everything next turn, just do it again. So that was cool. Maybe I'll run one more just to show you a little bit more of this deck. I'm almost done mastering the Octomancer. That's cool. Assemble a Legion is a very nice card, actually. I enjoy it. So I believe I have another deck that has the same archetype. Let me find that, and I'll share with you that after this battle here, see how this goes. Okay, Wrenn And Realmbreaker Vanguard. Good. See if I can steal a match from them. That didn't do much for us. Nor did it really stall them at all, so oh well. Okay, grab an Octomancer. Requisition Raid. Probably didn't need to play that right now, but is what it is. I hate that rabbit anyway. It's very annoying to have to face. Because of all the animations that come with using that card, it's so annoying. Let's create one of these supports. Did he stun himself? That makes no sense to me. Good amount of loyalty. I don't usually find the gift worth giving in this situation. I think it gives them too much of an advantage for what you get out of it. Okay, I don't think I need either of these anymore. And let's just see if we can find our Evangel. Not there, but that's okay. Even without the Evangel, I'll probably win on my next turn if all this gets to stay on board. Oh yeah. Okay, well, don't need that. Never found Evangel, but that's no problem. Here, we'll just do this. So basically same outcome, it just took a little longer. Put Odra attack in and do a little bit more with it. All right. Okay, here's another route to go with. I'm using Grist the Plague Swarm in here because I'm pairing it with Omo, Queen of Vesuva, which is gain X mana. X is the number of insect cards you control, including their reinforcements. Using Omo will make all of your creatures into changelings, which means they will also count as insects. And we have other ways to create tokens in here. So between these two, Grist the Plague Swarms +2, we can get a ton of mana every turn, along with Commodore Guff. So just a different route to go. Hopefully we do okay in our demonstration here, but same idea, just different pieces. I guess we could go with Commodore Guff first. The thing I like about a Johnny Sleeper agent is that he does have built-in fetch. That's the main advantage you have over using Huatli. Nice. Okay, Elspeth Vanguard. Good amount of loyalty gems. Grab an Omo, which is good. Try and get this Temple Discovery going. Break some of his red gems, make life a bit harder on him. And then we get to play Tempt again, which is awesome. I guess I'll grab a Golden Wish. So first thing we're going to do is create some forest tokens, make everything a land type, make some more humans. Oh, that's a lot. Now we hit our Vanguard Grist. We had that many insects, quote unquote, so we get that much mana. And then finally, we hit our Guff, and then we fill up our hand with mana that way as well. So play 2 Golden Wishes, get tons of Vanguards into our hand with mana in them. We lost our Guff Vanguard, but I'm sure we'll get one back. Even if we don't, it's okay. Okay, there's our Metastatic Evangel. We'll get those in play here. First by, let's get some lifelink on our guys instead. First, some forests. Gain tons of mana. Put Evangel into play. I think I'll just take my land creatures, my little forest creatures out. Don't need them. And Requisition Raid. And then we're set to win on the next turn. I mean, we would regardless, I guess. But that Grist Vanguard works great with Omo and tokens. Okay, so we will do this here. Create some humans and boost our shields. Remember, we're doubling up on tokens with Evangel down, so that's even more fun. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Green token or green gems on the board. So we get +9 just off the bat. And then we get +9 for each of their reinforcements. So we're 9 times 44 on the human. So look at that. 468. Pretty awesome. So 2 ways of going about it, but Metastatic Evangel with Wrenn And Realmbreaker Vanguard, OP. Sometimes you can start with both of those right away in your hand, and maybe like a Template Discovery. If you want to play it's like with Mystical Teachings or something in a Tamiyo deck, you can go that route. I just wanted to see if I can make it viable for white and green alone and not have to rely on blue. And so far you can see that it works just fine. That's more of a QB type of deck, but I do think it's very fun, and it's been one of my favorite little quick battle decks. So hope you have fun with it. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, really appreciate you being here and being a part of my membership. So hope you're getting what you want out of it. And as always, feel free to suggest ideas for the types of videos and content that you want to see. And other than that, keep having fun and enjoying the game.